Hi, Brooke Paget here with the Boys and Girls Club of Sonoma Valley with a new card game this week, How to Play Slapjack. Go ahead and pull out your deck of cards. Let's get ready to play. The dealer will shuffle the deck and will deal it out to every player. You're going to use the entire deck, and it does not matter how many cards you end up with. Now that the dealer has finished dealing, go ahead, pick up your stack. Do not look at the pile. You'll collect all the cards in your hand, keeping them face down. You'll flip one card over at a time, watching for jacks. As you can see here, the first card flipped over was a jack. Now the next player continues to play, and it continues around the circle with every player playing one card at a time, watching carefully for those jacks to pop up. Once you see a jack, try and be the first one to slap the deck. If you slap the jack, then you get the entire stack of cards. However, if you slap a card that is not a jack, you have to place 3 cards from your hand on the bottom of the pile, and then play continues. In this situation here, 2 people slapped that jack as close as they could, but one person you could tell had the majority of the card covered with their hands, so they got to keep the jack. Now, as you can see, a couple players no longer have cards in their hand, but they can still try and slap back into that game. So play isn't over until someone has claimed the whole entire deck. So you continue playing until the last player gets the entire deck. Have fun trying to slap back in. Now you'll see in an upcoming situation, the one player is going to run out of cards, but the player with the entire stack keeps going because their object is to slap the next jack that appears so they get the entire deck and win the game. Thanks for joining me this week. Join me again next week for another new game.